We often drain ourselves by resisting reality, wanting things to always work in our own ways and our own timing. But trust me, sweetheart, peace comes in when we decide to surrender, not by quitting, but by trusting. Now, let's think of it like this: think of life like a river. Fighting life is like you swimming against the current of a river. But flow happens when you decide to, learn to move with that flow. Hey love, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thanks for popping in again and thanks for coming in. Thanks for always coming back to support me and watch my video. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you wish to, and if you are a newbie or a new subscriber, so it's your first time popping across my video, I do personal development, inner work and mindset shift. And for my girlies heart, they also does makeup. I have classes and I have a playlist on where I teach you how to do makeup. Fewer videos there, you can learn something one or two from there. So please don't forget to subscribe if this is something that you want to watch more. Go watch other of my videos. I have other videos on based on personal development, inner work and mindset shift. So today we'll be talking about stop fighting life, the heart of inner surrender and flow. Stop fighting life, surrender and flow with life. And today I'll be giving you 5 ways you might not know that you're fighting with reality. You might not know that you're fighting with life. I'll be giving you 5 ways. And after listening to these 5 ways, you might understand that there are society parts in your life that you are fighting with reality that you have right now. Like there's some things are just meant to happen and it's reality. There's nothing you can do about it. You just have to surrender and let it be and move with the flow of life because you're fighting with it. And when you're fighting with it, it becomes exhausted. So I'll be giving you the 5 ways that'll make you understand that there are society parts in your life right now that you're trying to fight with, which does not really worth your time, and know how to work on it and just let it go and walk with the flow. And one of them is constant stress, control, forcing outcome. You're constant in a stress of something, maybe your relationship, maybe your working place, forcing outcome. You want the result to show up at this time. I know sometimes when you're working on something, growth takes too much time, and when you're not seeing the result, you feel as if nothing is happening. But when you're trying to fight a reality, when you're causing resistance, you're fighting reality of what is supposed to mean for, how it's supposed to be. You're trying to make it work at this particular time. You want to make it work. You want to see the result at the particular time. And reality might have showed you that, or reality might have shown you that you can't see the result at this particular time. You still have to work towards it. You still have to grow. You still have to learn before you get to that place or the result. But to your own opinion, to you wanting the timing to happen at this time and things to always work out your own way, you want the result to come right now. You're forcing it. You're doing everything within your own power to see the result, to know the outcome, to know how it's going to handle. And you're causing control. You're trying to put control. And this is making you to be in constant stress. You're being in constant stress with your relationship, with your job. For example, some people are always meant to live your life, either friend, just friendship, mutual friendship, or maybe intimate relationship. Some people are meant to live your life. You're always in control, you're always in stress, because when these people live your life, or job opportunity did not work out, you're fighting with yourself in your head. Why is this happening to me? Why does this so happen to me? Why would these people live my life? Why would this job not work on me? Why is nothing working for me? Why am I always like this? I have bad luck. You doing this in your head is that you're fighting reality. You're fighting reality because why? These people are supposed to live your life. It might be that these people are supposed to live your life for better people to come see. You don't know the plans God has for you, or the universe has for you. You trying to make these people stay, forcing them to stay, trying to make things perfect, trying to make things work hard. You're causing resistance and you're not opening the way for growth for those better people or better opportunity, job opportunity to come see. You're holding tight to them, you want to be in control, and you're always in stress, trying to force them to stay the outcome. You want to know the outcome, you want to do it yourself. You're causing resistance, and when you're causing this resistance, you're not opening way for growth to take place, for better people to come into your life, because you're using these people to block the way for the better people to come, or better opportunity, better job opportunity to come into your way. When these things happen, you start fighting with yourself in your head. I'm very, very unlucky. Nothing good happens to me. People hate me. Nobody wants to stay with me. People just run away from me. That might not be the case. It might just be growth. It's time for growth to happen. These people are not meant to stay in your life. These people are not meant to be in your life. This opportunity is not the right opportunity for you, but you refuse to allow it to go. You refuse to accept it and accept that maybe these people are not just meant to be in my life. Maybe this relationship have to break up for better relationship to come. Yes, it ought. Yes, it's heartbreaking at that particular time, but you have to accept it to flow with life, because there are better days ahead and there are better opportunities ahead of you. And the next one is surrender by giving up. Surrender by giving up kind of links with this. When you surrender and give up, it's when you understand that yes, this thing happened. I don't want to continue beating myself in my head. I don't want to continue having this argument, this fight of stress, fighting reality in my head. I just have to surrender. You surrendering is not about you quitting your goals. You surrendering is not about you quitting to have the perfect relationship. You surrender is not about you having some best friend that you can share how to have conversation with. You surrender is not about you walking in that perfect place, that idea that you already have in your mind. It's you surrendering to understand that yes, I'm trusting the timing, but why still doing your part? Yes, I'm trusting the timing. But I'll still be doing my part. I'm trusting the timing that yes, maybe this is how it's supposed to be. Yes, maybe there's better opportunity out here for me. By still sending your resume out there, by still going out for date, still making friends without losing hope that nothing better is ever going to come your way because things have happened like this. You're causing resistance and you're fighting reality. You surrendering is you trusting, not by quitting, but trusting your timing and releasing that resistance of it has to always happen my own way. It has to always happen my own time. Look at it like this. For example, it's raining outside. Definitely it's going to rain and it's still going to stop. For example, it might rain all day, but there will also be time that there will be break, maybe 1 hour or 2 hour break. Yes, there will always be a break between that raining period, maybe for that full 24 hours. There will always be few hours of stop in that rain. But you fighting reality, because this is reality. It's meant to rain. This is reality. It's you sitting in your house and lamenting and complaining of how awful it is. Why is it raining? Why must it rain today? Why should it rain today? You don't like rain. Things like this. You fighting and stressing yourself, exhausting yourself for some things that are not just meant to be, because this is reality. It's something that you can just relax yourself. It's meant to happen. It's meant to rain. Maybe it spoiled some plans for that day, but understand that this is reality. There's nothing I can do about it. You understand? If it's something, you can take your umbrella and move on and just go with the flow, follow the flow, and you're still good to go. And understand that yes, it's going to rain. I understand that it's going to rain, but definitely it's going to stop. Understand and have it in your head, and that's when it comes that you're flowing with life, you're flowing with reality, but you're not trying to fight it. Because you're trying to fight it, you lamenting, complaining all day long, why is it raining? It's you exhausting yourself, because your complaint or your lamentation is not going to stop that rain. It's still going to rain. It's still going to rain. Now you complaining or fighting life in your head, that why is this thing happening to me? Why do these people have to live my life? Why did this job dropped me? Why did I not get this opportunity? It's not that it's going to make anything better. It's not that it's going to fix it. You're just fighting with reality, because the main reality for you, or the purpose, or the vision, or the things ahead of you might be something bigger than this, but you don't understand because you're not seeing the vision very clear right now. The vision is not clear, and growth is taking too slow and too long. You're not seeing it, and right now you're trying to fight reality. You're trying to fight life in your head, which is not helping you. It's stressing you out. It's making you to be in control. It's making you to know the outcome. You forcing life to happen. You want it to happen your own way. And when you're trying to do this, the opportunity or the future might already be here. That goal, those things, that perfect relationship, that abundance, that love that you're looking for might be here close to you. But as you're causing this resistance, trying to fight life or make it work your own way, because you making it work your own way is not going to work. You're pushing it further. You're pushing it further. You're pushing it further. But when you decide to walk with the flow of life, you're bringing it nearer to you. And the third one that you might be doing that you don't understand or notice is control phase. The more we try to force it, this is something that I just said, that it might just be close to you. The opportunity, the things that you're looking for might be close to you, but since you've refused to release that control, surrender, and go with the flow of life, you continue fighting it with your head. It has to happen my own way, the way I want it, exactly my own way, in my own time. If, for example, you already have a budget for something or programmed how you want your life to happen. For example, you say, I'll finish my university by 20 when I'm 20, and when I'm 25, I'm going to get a better job. I don't know what you'll be doing by 20 to 25. Excuse me. I just have to laugh because I made this example and I was wondering, if you finish your university by 20, you graduated by 20, what would you be doing by 20 to 23, 20 to 25? Yes, maybe you just enjoy your time, of course. You're enjoying your youth age. Okay, let's leave it like that. But it's so funny because I asked myself the same question. Now you graduated. It's just an example. Use this example to reflect to any part of your life or whatever you're going through right now. You graduated by 20, and you already have this plan in your head that 20 I'll graduate. No, 25 I'll have a better job. Maybe 25 to 26, 27 I'll be married, not just in a relationship. I'll be married to the love of my life, and by 30 I'll be giving birth to my first child, my first baby. I'll start building my family. Good. You want things to happen your own way. You have your own perfect planning, like you planned it all hard. You planned it all hard. No comma, no stress. You've all planned it hard. And so unfortunately that life did not happen like that. Don't forget that you don't manifest what you want, you manifest what you believe in your head. But life in reality did not just give you this thing that you've planned or had. And you're still in your 30, you don't excuse me, guys. You're still in your 30, you've not even figured it out in life. This is life. This is life, because sometimes it's written in the Bible. I don't know the verse. If you know the verse, right? It's here that the plans of God is different from our plans, as the sky is higher than he said somehow. For my Bible student, Bible scholar, you understand what I'm trying to say, that the plans of God is really different from our plans. We've already have our life all planned out. We've already have our life all structured that how we want it to be. The kind of relationship we want to have, our financial status, the place we want to live, the kind of life we want to live. But sometimes it does not really come out like this. Life just happens. Life gives you different plan, different thing. And this is when you start causing resistance. This is when you be upset with yourself. This is when you be angry with yourself in your head and start fighting life in your head, because life did not happen as you planned. Life did not happen as you structured it. But this is life. You just have to go with the flow, because this is how you structured it. But you don't know how God structured it for you. You don't know the plans that God has for you or the universe has for you. Because when you understand that the plans or the ways of man are different from the plans of God or the universe, the higher self, you understand that if things did not work out the way you planned it or the way you want, you just have to surrender, let it go. Am I shouting? I think so. You just have to surrender, let it go, and just follow the flow of life and stop fighting against it. Follow that flow, stop fighting, but keep understanding, doing your part, and believing that yes, better days are ahead, better things are ahead, your future is still bright. And the fourth one is signs of flow. Signs of that, yes, you are in the flow, you're following the flow of life, you're not fighting against it. Yes, you're swimming with the current of the river, but you're not fighting against the current. Now, these are the signs that things feels lighter when you start following the flows of life, when you start decide to surrender without stressing yourself about the stress of life. You don't longer feel anxious about things. Yes, you still do your part, you still send your resume to those perfect working opportunity that you feel, yes, this is where my standard is, this is where I want. Yes, you still accept to go out for date, for relationship, of course. You still accept to do these things that are your dream, these things that you want, but without feeling anxious, without being obsessed with it, without feeling as if, oh, this might be the right person, oh, this job opportunity, they must accept me, no, this business must work, no, this is the holy thing for me, if not, is nothing else. No, you stop being obsessed with it. You feel like if it does not happen, maybe it's not the right person. If they did not accept me, maybe it's not the right time, but this is not the perfect place for me. You stop being obsessed with it. You stop being anxious about the outcome or the result. You surrender and you feel less anxious about the timing. You know, this timing is affecting a lot of people. This timing, why has it not happened? Why has it not happened yet? Why is it not yet showing up? Why is the result not showing up? Are you sure it's still going to show up? Are you sure that I'm going to get this thing that I'm looking for or that I want in my life? Are you sure I'm ever going to find the right person? Are you sure I'm ever going to find the right business opportunity? Are you sure? You know, you start doubting yourself when you're not sure, when the outcome is not clear. But when flows, when you're in a flow with life, you don't longer stress yourself. Yes, some of the time the thought comes for you to stress yourself, but you don't longer take it personal, to feel as if, why is it not happening? You know, being anxious, going to search for opportunity. But when you release the control, and you surrender, inner surrender, you don't longer fight with life in your head anymore. You just let it be. You let the flow happen. You no longer obsess about opportunities. You no longer obsess about anything in life. You're so in calm. You're so relaxed. You feel relaxed and you feel contented and understand that yes, the right opportunity, the right job, the right relationship, the right business, have brought down. Everything is for me and they're coming my way. This is that you're working with the flow. And the last one is daily practice. Daily practice for you. Like, this is not a one-day journey, to be sincere. And I'm saying it right now. I'm telling you, it's not something that's very easy, especially when you want the outcome to happen by this time. Especially when you've already planned your life hard, things was just going very fine, and suddenly you got stuck. Things was happening very well, or you were so excited to start that business or to start that job, and suddenly the job that you were so excited to start was not the job of your dream anymore. You feel awful, you just don't want to go to that place. Or your life was so sweet, life has been so sweet, things has been happening, you think your breakthrough has come, suddenly you just, things just start crashing down. It's not that easy the way I'm saying it. This is why you need a daily practice to always keep yourself grounded, to always keep yourself standing on your feet, that I'm not going to surrender. I'm going to continue doing whatever that I'm doing until I see the end. And one of these is pause when anxious. This is why I said something like, not that you won't feel anxious or this thought will pop in for you to start fighting reality. Why is it happening? Now, at least most of these days we still wake up and see it raining, and we still feel like, oh, it's raining again. You understand? It's raining again, but later we just, forget about the rain and do whatever we want to do. It's definitely going to stop. Yes, of course, there's a traffic. I'm going to miss my appointment. And when you're already working with the flow, you understand and you feel like, let's relax. Things like this. So you pause when anxious. When you understand that I'm being anxious right now because of life and reality, I'm trying to fight life right now. You pause and you take a deep breath. Repeat repeat it. Like, feel the breath. Feel it deep down that something just happened. You release your nervous system. Something just went hard, and your body is relieved right now. Life is, and say an affirmation of or a word of, life is working for me even when I can see it. Life is working for me even when I can see it. That's powerful. Like, it's working. It's just working. Even when my physical eyes right now can't see the outcome, but I know it's working. Now, a journal prompt for you that you can choose or say this as an affirmation is, where am I fighting life right now? Ask yourself this question: where am I fighting life right now? When I was making this note, I asked myself this question and I got different answers. Yes, I did do it as a journal prompt, but when I was making the note, I asked myself, because a lot has been happening in my life also. So I asked myself, where am I fighting life right now? And where am I causing resistance? And how can I release it and surrender, inner surrender? So love, thanks for watching this video to the end. But before, of course, thanks for watching this video to the end, and thanks for staying to this time. I love you. Don't forget that I love you, because if not, I won't be coming here every day to share something that's helped me and that's still going to help you. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you wish to. I'll be seeing you tomorrow here on my next video. Peace.